currently 11:05 and I'm just reading my book because this makes me tired. I used to sleep with my phone in my room, more specifically on my bedside table, and then I tried to then put it at the end of my bed, but still I would wake up in the morning, turn off my alarm and grab it, and then slowly wake up by being on social media, which is terrible. So my phone now lives outside my room, which means when I come into the bedroom and get into bed, I'm not gonna be on my phone. I was being really good at this before I went on holiday, and then when I came back, slipped into like bad habits again. The last few nights I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things with like having the phone outside the room, and last night and tonight I'm reading my book. I'm the slowest reader ever. I really want to become a reader. I don't think I'm ever going to be like a serial reader. Like I don't ever think I'm going to be setting any world records with reading, but I do notice such a massive difference when I get into bed and read. I get so tired. I feel like it sets me up for like a really good night's sleep. I'm nearly finished with this book. I have like this much left. Some breakfast. It's my favorite meal of the day. Ever since I was younger, I don't know, I've just always been a lover of breakfast. However, I've always been a lover of continental breakfast. Like I love myself some porridge, love myself some yogurt. Most recently I've been putting protein powder in my Greek yogurt, which is like chef's kiss, really recommend it. Make sure you put in enough yogurt though, because I made the mistake last night of not putting in enough yogurt and it made like a really horrible gloopy texture. More recently I've been trying to incorporate a bit more like savory breakfasts into my day, and this morning I'm gonna attempt making an omelette. I love omelettes, however, they are sometimes difficult to make. I did bake one yesterday and I did an okay job. I might have split it a little bit, but it is progress because every other time that I've tried to make an omelette, it's ended up being scrambled egg because I will go try and flip it. It's either not cooked properly, it gets stuck, and then it's just the case of like, it doesn't matter, I'm just gonna have scrambled egg. I'm gonna make an omelette. Which we like to see. Oh, why is this omelette so thick? It's literally like it looks like I made a pizza. That's how thick it is. My skin is looking awful at the minute. It's so oily. I came off the contraceptive pill like 2 months ago. I tried to come off the pill 2 years ago, but then ended up getting extremely bad acne. My hair was thinning. It was just really not a very good time. So I went back on it, but I went back onto another pill, which was like apparently for the skin. And it did do its job. Like it really cleared up my skin. But then I realized I've been on this pill, well, the pill, like the contraceptive pill, ever since I started basically turning into a woman. Like when I had my first period, it was super heavy. I think my first period, I got it when I was like 16. It lasted for like 2 weeks. So I went to the doctor and they just put me on the pill to like regulate it. And then like since then, I had just been on the contraceptive pill, which is the combined pill, and then tried to come off it twice, but then both times wasn't really that successful. I then went back onto it again. And then I just thought, you know, I've been on this pill for how many years? Like 12 years. And it's not like I'm trying to have kids now or anything like that, but I was just thinking, I've been on this for so long. I don't really know what it's doing to my body. I just wanted to get to a point of understanding my natural cycles. But then that comes with the whole side effects of stopping the pill. My skin isn't as bad. It's taken like a different route. The first time I tried to come off, I got really bad acne, like super bad cystic acne. I did have a really bad spot here the other day, but at the minute it's super oily and my pores look super big. I don't know, the texture of my skin at the minute is just not, it's just not it. It makes me really sad because I don't know, that was like one of the reasons why I went back on the pill, because I was feeling super self-conscious with the way that my skin was looking and I just didn't feel like myself. My hair was super thin. I don't know, I just really didn't feel great. So I'm just really hoping that my skin doesn't get too bad. It really does knock your confidence so much when you're dealing with these kind of things. I'm just hoping that my body can sort itself out. And that's another reason as well why I probably want to get into good routines and good habits, like sleeping early, trying to be more present, because then that lowers your stress. Just everything that's basically going to help balance out my body of my hormones, like I really want to do. I think just trying to find a balance which is sustainable, because that's one problem that myself and I know majority of us have faced, is that we'll try something and we'll be really good at it, and then all of a sudden it's like it's not sustainable. So then we end up going back to our old habits and then feel like we failed, and it's like this constant battle of like up and down, like you're doing well and you're not doing well. And you don't even know if you can see it in the camera, but my pores look really big. And I know some of you are probably thinking like, Anna, that's not even bad. But you know your own skin, and I know this is not what it usually looks like. Psoriasis on my scalp is also flaring up, so my skin in general at the minute is just not all that happy. I'm home, I'm in my comfies. Oh, it just feels so nice. Honestly, I feel like when you're working from home, whether that be unemployment or whether you work remotely, it's so nice to get out of the house every now and then. Like, I have a lot of stuff that I want to do because I am stressing out a little bit over the fact that I'm unemployed and need a job. Spent the whole day yesterday making a website. I wanted to continue working today, then nearly didn't go and see my friend, but I'm so happy that I did. I had a lovely day, and it's so nice to get out of the house because then I feel like I appreciate my space so much more. Where when I stay in the house day in and day out just trying to work, especially being unemployed at the minute where the future is so uncertain, I feel like I can get lost in the future and that uncertainty rather than being in the present. So it's just really nice today to kind of like switch off and not really think about anything too grand, about the fact that I'm unemployed and don't have an income and there's nothing certain, because that's a scary thought and I didn't want to have that today. But it was so nice, very lovely day. I'm very happy with it. I'm waiting for my dinner in the air fryer and we're gonna have a lovely evening. But until next time, look after yourselves. Bye. That was so cringe. I'm not gonna do that. That's like so old school YouTube. I never know how to end these. Goodbye.